Please subscribe for more. The Death Blow of Abernanit. The Death Blow of Abernanit, with explains by the sage Dagoth Thras. Broken battlements and wrecked walls, where worship of the horror one once embraced. The bites of 50 winters, too, frost and wind, have cracked and pitted the unholy gates and brought down the cruel, obscene spire. All is dust, all is nothing more than dust. The blood has dried, and screams have echoed out. Framed by hills in the wildest, forlorn place of Morrowind, sits the barren bones of Abernanit. When thrice-blessed Dagoth Thras first saw Abernanit, it burnished silver bright with power and permanence. A dreadful place with dreadful men to guard it, with fever-glassed eyes and strength through the horror. Dagoth saw the foe's number was far greater than the few ordinators and buoyant armigers he led, watching from the hills above the field and castle of death. While it stood, it damned the souls of the people of Morrowind. Accursed, iniquitous castle Abernanit. The alarum was sounded, calling the holy warriors to battle, to answer Villaini's shield with justice's spear, to steel themselves to fight at the front and be brave. Dagoth too grasped his shield and his thin ebon spear, and the clamour of battle began with a resounding crash to shake the clouds down from the sky. The shield wall was smashed and blood staunched the ground of the field, a battle like no other of Morrowind to destroy the evil of Abernanit. The maniacal horde was skilled at arms, for certes, but the 3 holy fists of Mother, Lord and Wizard 4 pushed the monster's army back in charge after charge. Dagoth saw from above, urging the army to defend. Dagoth Thras 5 himself in his pernicious tower spire, and knew that only when the heart of evil was caught would the land e'er be truly saved. He pledged then by the temple and the holy tribunal of Morrowind to take the tower of Abernanit. In a violent push, the tower base was pierced, but all efforts to fell the spire came to naught, as if all the strength of the horror held that one tower. The stairwell up was steep and so tight that 2 warriors could not ascend it side by side. So single-file the army clambered up and up to take the tower room and end the reign of one of the cruelest petty tyrants in the annals of Morrowind, Dagoth Thras of Abernanit. They awaited a victory cry from the first to scale the tower, but silence only returned, and then the blood, first only a rivulet and then a scarlet course, poured down the steep stairwell with the cry from above, "Dagoth Thras is besting our army one by one." Dagoth called his army back, every ordinator and buoyant armiger, and he himself ascended the stairs, passing the bloody remains of the best warriors of Morrowind to the tower room of Abernanit. Like a raven of death on its eyrie was Dagoth Thras, holding bloody shield and bloody blade at the tower room door. Every thrust of Dagoth's spear was blocked with ease. Every slash of Dagoth's blade was deflected away. Every blow of Dagoth's mace was met by the shield. Every quick arrow shot could find no purchase, for the monster's greatest power was in his dread blessing that no weapon from no warrior found in all of Morrowind could pass the shield of Abernanit. As hour passed hour, Dagoth came to understand how his greatest warriors met their end with Dagoth Thras, for he could exhaust them by blocking their attacks. And then, thus weakened, they were simply cut down. The villain was patient and skilled with the shield, and Dagoth felt even his own mighty arms growing numb, while Dagoth Thras anticipated and blocked each cut. And Dagoth feared that without the blessing of the divine, 3 of Morrowind, he'd die in the tower of Abernanit. But he still poured down blows as he yelled, "Foe, I am Dagoth, a prince of the true temple, and I've fought in many a battle, and many a warrior has tried to stop my blade and has failed. Very few can anticipate which blow I'm planning, and fewer knowing that know how to arrest the design or have the strength to absorb all of my strikes. There is no greater master of shield blocking in all of Morrowind than here in the castle Abernanit. My foe, Dark Lord Dagoth Thras, before you slay me, I beg you tell me how you know how to block." Wickedly proud, Dagoth Thras heard Rangadil's plea, and decided that before he gutted the temple champion, he would deign to give him some knowledge for the afterlife, how his instinct and reflexes worked, and as he started to explain, he realized that he did not how he did it, and watched, puzzled, as Rangadil delivered what the tales of Morrowind called the death blow of Abernanit. Daedra Varnus explains, 1. The horror refers to the Daedra Prince Mehrunes Dagon. 2. 50 Winters suggests that the epic was written 50 years after the siege of Abernanit, which took place in 3E 150. 3. Thrice-blessed Rangadil is Rangadil Ketil, born 2E 803, died 3E 195. He was the commander of the temple ordinators, and thrice blessed by being blessed by the tribunal of gods. 4. Mother, Lord, and Wizard refers to the tribunal of Almalexia, Vivek, and Sotha Sil. 5. Dagoth Thras was a powerful Daedra worshipper of unknown origin who declared himself the heir of the 6th house, though there is little evidence he descended from the vanished family. The end.